Going on, everybody? It's your boy, that Pens fan 412, and I'm coming back at you with another. Oh, I'm hype about this one. We won another Penguins victory. That's what I'm talking about. The after the game talk about session that we do here every after game day. I need to get a dedicated title for this. I don't have one. I kind of just it's words. It's just words. We talk about the Penguins after they play teams, whether they win or lose. And we talk about the game. We talk about stuff and things and what we see and what we do. That. It's that. So if you're new here, this is what to expect. We're going to talk about the Penguins and the Blues because that's who we played. And yeah, yeah, that's that. If you are new here and you like that, hit the like button, subscribe. It's free. If you keep coming back and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? It's free. And for those of you, the 18 that are subscribed already, thank you. Again, I will always thank you. When you add to that total, this channel, me personally, thank you. Because it lets me know that at least some people like this. And that's literally all I could ever ask for. I started this channel on a whim, and to have 18 dedicated people, and that number, not I'm not going to say it's like astronomically growing, but like the steady influx. So thank you. And if you are new here, or if you are a returning viewer who this just happens to pop up in your feed every time you pull up the YouTube app and you watch it, yeah, it's free. I don't know what you're doing. The subscribe button is free. 18 other people have already invested. Be the 19th. Timothy, Deborah, Phil. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and pull in to this game. The Pittsburgh Penguins walked into St. Louis to face the Blues in the Blues barn, and it was quite a game for the most part. Starting netminders for this evening afternoon. It was an afternoon game. This afternoon, last yesterday, was for the St. Louis Blues for the home team. There, it was Jordan Binnington, and for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Tristan Jarry. Now, like always, I have to say it. We did not get scored on in the first minute of the first period. Actually, nobody scored in the first period, and the Penguins had a lot of great opportunities, and Jordan Binnington was just like, yeah, no. Yeah, no. The whole first period, he's like, hey, no. 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 Well, no. That was Binnington. And to Jari's credit, he was also kind of like, yeah, no. No. Well, you see, no. So that's pretty much what it was for the entire of the first period. The goalies were just, yeah, knowing everyone. You got a good shot, good try. No. And then you get into the second period where we got scored on in the first minute of the second period, 23 seconds to be exact, in a goal where I wasn't even mad at this point. Like the way the team's been playing, that's just a goal that it's hard to say I expect something like that at this point, right? Right. Like I expected something of that. Jari was doing good, and I expected it all to crumble. And 23 seconds into the second period, that is exactly what happened. Water. And then what essentially happened, what happened was this puck got batted out of the air, midair, and just went bing. And when Jari, so the puck was up here, Jari was down here. And then the puck got batted out of the air, and they switched spots, and the puck went underneath Jari. Now, is that Jari's fault? No. Deflections like that, I always think, are just like, what are you going to do? But for how comically open the 5-hole was for the puck to just, hey, how you doing? Right by him. That kind of made me chuckle a little bit, even though we did go down 1-0 there. But it's okay. Everything's fine. We're fine. It's what I tell myself when we're not fine. We're fine. And then at almost 7 minutes into the second period, Marcus Pettersson has the puck. He gets it up to. I could have swore. Okay, so the way it happened is like a tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row kind of thing, right? So Pettersson gets the puck to Rust, and then Rust gets the puck. It's like because it went Gino, it went Pettersson, Gino, Rust, Gino. That's what happened. But I guess Malkin's not allowed to have an assist on his own goal, so it's confusing me somewhat here on the good old NHL app. Um, but man, yeah, that was a tic tac toe play. If I had ever seen one right there, I tell you, that was something that I was like, yep, I like they drew that up. They had been practicing that. You can tell by how crisp those passes were. 17 and 71 were practicing that specific play. And it'll show itself again here at the end of the game. Spoiler alert. But yeah, good. It's 1-1, and Gino gets his 22nd of the season. And then there's more yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no's. And then you get to the third period, and then 14 minutes and 32 seconds after all the yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no's. Marcus Pettersson, who has just recently had his first child. I say that he had his first kid. Congratulations to him. And then on the back of that, gets into this game, gets the puck from Teddy Bluger, and Pettersson is just down the middle of the offensive zone, and he just snipes it. Just bing. Making his kid proud from the first game of his existence. He's like, I'm gonna score. And it was his first goal of the season. Pettersson, have a goal every game. Show off. Show up. You keep doing this, I might start liking you more. Yeah, he just bing right in the back of the net. It was pretty nice. It was a very good shot. Like, where did that come from? I have not seen him have a shot like that since when we first got him. Where did that come from? But hey, I'm not complaining. And it's 2-1 Pittsburgh. And then hearts were shattered. The Penguins, who have had a very difficult time all season keeping a lead to win a game, once again find themselves up against a brick wall of keeping a lead. What is that brick wall, you say? The last 3 minutes of the game. What happened was everything. That's the only way to explain it. You got Jarry in the net. You got everybody surrounding him, Blues player, Penguins. You got a situation where the puck is covered long enough to where you think, usually there's a whistle, but then there wasn't a whistle and the puck became uncovered, and then Falk poked the puck, and then it went in the back of the net, and then they did a review of the thing, and usually when it's a situation where the puck is even covered for like half a millisecond, the referee's blowing the whistle. But this one specific linesman's just like, wait a second. Let's see what happens here. And of course, that the one time they don't immediately blow the whistle on a cover is the one time the puck gets loose for us and it gets poked in the back of the net and the game's tied and we have to go to overtime now. So thank you, NHL, from the bottom of my heart as a fan of hockey. Please regulate the rules. It's not that difficult. It really isn't. Not to mention the fact that the one Blues player that was in the crease before when Jari was covering the puck was the guy that slid into him and bumped him, and it probably bumped the puck out from underneath of him. You know, that's me as a Penguins fan being hypothetical, but that's probably what happened. And we didn't even talk about that. We just talked about the fact that the whistle wasn't blown, you know, and the whole night or the whole game. I'm talking about how like St. Louis's announcers, their announcer team is see that guy's pretty good, and then he's giving credit to the referee for he didn't blow the whistle right away like most refs. I like that one. You only like that one because that was the one time it led to a goal for your team. Pain, just pain. Whenever something can go absolutely wrong, it does every time. But it's okay. It's fine. We made it to overtime. We made it to overtime. And like the spoiler earlier in the video, I have to say 71 and 17 have been practicing one very specific play because that's the exact same specific play that wins the game for the Penguins in overtime. Hallelujah. We won a game because Malkin gets the puck from Petrie and he gets it over to Rust, and the exact same thing, just different. You know, they just flip spots. Rust puts it in the back of the net. We get to go home the victor. Losing streak again has been cracked. The Penguins win the game 3-2 in overtime. That's 2 points right there. 2 points on the board right there. 2 points. Can we keep the ball rolling? That's the question, right? All right, so your 3 stars of the game. First star, Marcus Pettersson, who had, in fact, a goal and an assist in this game. Second star, Jordan Binnington, who we'll get to why he was the second star in a second here. And then Brian Rusty, who had a goal and an assist for the third star. Here's why Binnington was the second star. The Penguins had 48 shots on goal to St. Louis's 27. He stopped 48 of 51 shots. Okay. Penguins had the face-off percentage victory with 53.4 to the 46.6. Both teams, the Pittsburgh Penguins had 2 power plays. St. Louis had 3. Nobody scored on the power play. And hits were in the Blues' favor, 39-26. I'm sure at least half of those were Robert Bortuzzo. Block shots, 14-13 in the Pens' favor. The Penguins only had 4 giveaways in this game. We had less giveaways. The Blues had 12. And then takeaways, the Penguins had 7. The Blues had 8. But hey, that's it. This has been that Pens Fan 412, and I want to thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you disliked the video, give it a dislike. I expect honesty around here. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to talk about, Pens hockey, hockey in general, who's your favorite hockey team if you're watching this and you're not a Penguins fan, that's what the comment section is for. And I thank you again all for watching, and I will see you in the future. Peace out, everyone.